Welcome to Channel AMAC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Young, your online beauty visa consultant. Are you interested in migrating to Australia? Why don't you consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell on the side so by all the updates and news, you'll be the first one getting all the insight. Alright, today's video, I'd like to discuss a topic of the swirling dream of migration. Now, why do I describe it that way? I think a lot of you, a lot of viewers, and a lot of the veteran in the immigration world will agree to me, because how many of you have planned a way or pathway, or for example, pathway A towards your dream to migrate to either Australia, Canada, USA, or any other country that you're planning for. However, when you actually walk on the pathway, it changes all the time. Why is it like that? Well, it's actually a nature of the immigration industry and the immigration world. That triggers the reason why I have created this channel, because it changes all the time and we require the way to deliver information quicker nowadays is through the form of internet videos, and I think words and things, blog had already faded, but still people doing it. Anyway, I would like to talk about this topic of swirling dream of the migrations, because we are, since the post-pandemic world, the world actually get really intensified. Especially the global order has been broken, and a lot of country nowadays, led by USA, has getting into regional development rather than a globalization concept. So de-globalization has been coined, and it's a continuing trend nowadays. So if you read about the economies, the finances, the trades, the tech sectors, they all the ideas is talking about the globalization, and this actually triggers for many policies that would change the immigration policies for the upcoming years, now obviously including 2025. Now, first of all, let's go into some news that's not really related to Australia, but it's all obviously matching the trend of de-globalization and the trend of the visa changes. First of all, let's go to Canada. Canada has just recently announced more restrictions on work permits, although this really relates to the family, the member of family, and in different type of visas. But again, you can see more and more restrictions. So over the past 12 months, 2024, we have seen cap on international student, more restrictions on visa permits and things like that, and lesser visa quota will be given. So that including Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and also USA. Donald Trump is going to be inaugurated and sworn in on Monday, 20th of January in US time. That's going to be Tuesday in other part of the world. But he also announced this news just came out recently, that the first day that once he's getting to the office, Trump to begin large-scale deportation on Tuesday. So just one day, the first day that he's gonna do is a large-scale deportation, and started from Chicago. So again, looking into those kind of trends, this is all the things that's affecting us every day and changing the immigration and visa policies every day. So how do you really actually face the trend of this swirling dream? Because swirling means it's going one direction or another direction, and we have seen the party changes more and more frequent now. Used to be once you get elected, you'll be there for 8, 9, 10 years. Now we've seen the trend that the party changes and the election changes. So the phase and the political direction changes every 3 or 4 4 and 5 years, and things get really intensified. So you may experience this for the past few years, that you planned to come to Australia to study, for example, cookery, or study, for example, nursing, and then things change, and you thought you got the point, you make the point test requirements, you lodge all the visa, and you wait, and then the delay continues, and every now and then you see the changes of policy that really struggle and stress you out. And this is gonna be the fact and the nature of immigration industry for the next, I think, will be at least 5 or 10 years, because we are seeing the major thing on top of the immigration policy is de-globalization on the top. So de-globalization triggers everything change, and that including the immigration and visa policies. So this is going to be the nature not until 5 or 10 years, once everything has settled, and then you will see a more steady trend of immigration policy. So not something like, you see every 2 or 3 months, you really get a heart attack by all this news coming out from Department of Immigration, Department of Home Affairs. So how will you really settle in this kind of climates? So for example, if you walk into a storm, right, you really want to hold on something tight and secure and safe. And this is the picture that I wanted to paint for all the viewers for the upcoming, if you really want to migrate. And things that is secure and safe, I think, will be the tech sector, because the de-globalization also is calling out for a lot of new techs, and that including artificial intelligence, that including all the engineers required, including the software programmers to upgrade themselves into something that is more towards robotics, AI, cloud computing, big data, things like this, quantum computing. So things like this, all related to the advanced and critical technologies, that will really be the actual the safe haven within this, the crazy climate that's coming up. So that's the thing I wanted to advise people. So it's no longer a climate that people can actually come in, study cookery course, study aged care, study something easy, cheap, and you don't have to push for anything. So those kind of days are gone. I don't think that will be there anymore. But there will still be demand. You gotta imagine this. The technology will continue to grow, and we have seen ChatGPT, the AI. So you no longer require to have somebody to do copywriting, think about all the things. You can actually ask AI to help you write a lot of essay and information nowadays. And then in the very near future, the robots will be out. Now, robot doesn't really need to be humanoid robots. It can be just a robotic arms and things, can help out a lot of things. And that will be implemented in the aged care, implemented into the hospitality industry. So think about this, those kind of works, a lot of works and jobs will be taken by the robots. And you really need to imagine further and have that vision further, what is really required for the society and the economy of the future. Then that will really be something that you can hold on to and going through this crazy ride of the swirling dream of immigration sector. So that's the thing I wanted to let everybody know. I have a little think about, if you think about coming to Australia to study, study something that is really worthwhile for your future and career, and not just looking through if I can get a job tomorrow, go in the restaurant and work there, driving Uber, those kind of things. Yes, that can get you temporary relief, but you can see what's happening with Tesla. There's already electronic vehicle that no require human drivers anymore. So imagine taxis and Uber in the future. You don't need an actual man driving it. So those kind of things will be gone. And I believe those time will come very, very soon. So if you wanted to study and skill migrate, either Australia or Canada or anywhere else, you really need to think about your career. It's the old day is gone. Choosing those private VEC sector institutions will always be very, very risky in the upcoming future. And for now, it will already being a disaster in 2024. So I believe in 2025 it will be worse. And also seeing what's happening that they in Canada, they are restricting further on the work permits, and that also relates to a lot of people. They wanted to do some part-time casual works, getting some little cashes. I think those good old days is gone. Anyways, should you have more question query, more than welcome to leave comment right down below, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.